Hi Pisces. Today we're going to do a reading for the month of May. Now time's actually fluid, so anytime you find this and you find value in it, then it applies to you. Please only take with you what resonates and leave the rest behind, okay? Let's start out with a couple of oracle cards and then we're going to go into the tarot. Let's see what we have for you. A personal issue reaches resolution. Wonderful. And nothing is yet set in stone. So what this is letting you know is that something is going to come up that you've been working on, and it is going to resolve. And if you feel like that's the impossible, don't. Because it's not set in stone. Something that you're working on is going to get resolved during this time. Let's go ahead and get a spirit animal or two. See what they would like to share. So this is really nice. Your Moonology cards. A personal issue reaches resolution, and that's always good when that happens. This says be at home and watch and wait. And I definitely feel like this watch and wait has also to do with this. Because here nothing is set in stone. So it might be that, you have real doubts that whatever this is can actually be resolved. But it's saying watch and wait, because yes, it can and it will. And here it says be at home. This can either be literally being at home, but it's probably feeling at home within yourself. Okay? And so I feel like these are two that are helping this. Feel the positivity. Feel the knowledge that yes, things can be resolved, even if it doesn't seem like they can. One constant in our lives is change. And some of the things that seem like they can't change do. And it's saying watch and wait, Give it a little bit of time. Observe. See what comes up. Okay, now, since this is the monthly reading, I'm going to do a few different categories. And this first one is general. And you have a fabulous card for your general monthly energy. This is the Empress. This is where abundance is coming in. Creativity is here. Finances. Wonderful energy is coming into you. It's going to flow in during this month. Okay? Your next is love. And this is the Eight of Wands. So it's talking about fast-moving positive energy. So there could be something coming in during this time that's quick. And this love can be romantic love. It doesn't have to be. It could be any kind of love. And here you have money and career, which is another powerful energy. You have the Emperor. Here you have the Empress. These are the divine counterparts. So this looks like this is going to be a wonderful time for you. At least this portion of it, it's great. You have the power. This is where you make decisions. You think things through. You take action. You make it come to pass. This is the feminine and the masculine working together to create what it is you want. And right in the center is quick moving energy. So you can expect this change to come in and potentially in a fast way. Here you have family and friends, which is the Lovers. So you have 3 major arcana out of 4 so far. This can talk about a romantic relationship but it can also talk about making an important decision. And if you go by this, it could be either, but I would say the important decision. Here, how to go forward. You have the Nine of Pentacles. Go forward knowing that the abundance is coming in and bringing the happiness that you desire. And, looking at it going this way, looking at it going this way. You have the Emperor and the Empress, leading to this. So yeah, you definitely can feel confident that there's going to be a change for the better. Probably a good size one. Oh my gosh, look at this. The outcome is a star. So you have, out of 6 cards, 4 of these are major arcana, and they're all beautiful energies. This star energy is like here it is what you want, this star, and you have it tethered to you. You're bringing it down into your reality. It's fabulous. Okay. And your overall energy is the Tower. Towers tend to be quick moving. Here you have a quick moving energy. And I am sure that this is a positive Tower. But what this is saying is whatever change this is, personal issue reaches resolution. Whatever this is going to be positive and can be quick. And at the bottom of the deck, from taking this, you have the Ace of Wands, which is a new beginning, and it's something that you truly desire. So this whole spread so far is speaking of something very positive coming into your life that can be fast moving, or at least portions of it can be fast moving. And it could very well have to do with something that you have been seeing as problematic. So let's go ahead and get some clarification on this. See what we find out. Let's start with the Empress, your general energy. A new beginning, one of abundance. And the Empress herself, she is about abundance. Oh my gosh. And here you have happiness for you and those you love. Beautiful. Okay, now here, this is where you need to make a decision, and you have on a blindfold. So this is saying use your intuition. Go within, because you have a decision to make, right? And that would fit in. Make the decision that is best for you. Try to have the belief that good things can and do happen. Because here, that you have the Empress. Here it's this new beginning. Here it's happiness for you and those you love. But you have to make the decision that is best for you. And if it is confusing, use your intuition. Use the knowledge that you have. Ask your support system. Get the information that you need, because to me this looks like a big change for the better. But for me, this is saying, but you have to decide on that. It's not just going to happen. I guess it could, because the universe is deeming it so. But it looks like you are playing part in this. So it's up to you to decide to go forward with this. Okay, now in love, it's talking about walking away from something where you feel like you've done all you can. It is time to go. But now look at this. You have unconditional love. So maybe it is a mindset that you've had, or your partner has had. Something that has been causing friction. It is time to let that go, because this is unconditional love. So it can be read either way. That it's time to go, because this unconditional love is not working for you. But, like I just said, it could also be letting go of preconceived notions or resentments or, whatever it may be in your life, and just letting that unconditional love flow. Let's get one more. Yeah. Okay. Very appropriate here. The Knight of Cups, going for something that you love. And this can also talk about a romantic relationship. So you have so far divine counterparts, the Lovers, Knight of Cups, and unconditional love. So I tend to see this more as, if there's been a problem, and you know how this works over time, a little molehill can turn into a mountain. I see this more as, if there is a problem, work through it, let it go. Because there is much love here. And in the love area, you have the Eight of Wands, which is talking about a fast, positive moving energy. So it might very well happen quickly, or maybe it is referring to think it through, work through it, and then let it go, and do it quickly. Okay? These are energies, so it's totally up to you what you do with them. But this is looking wonderful. Okay, let's get a few cards for the Emperor. What you want is here for you. You have to take action. Okay? But it is here. So, this is an action-oriented card, as well as this. The Emperor makes decisions based on the information, and he gathers what he needs, and then he acts on his decisions. Here it is saying what you want is here for you, but you need to take action. Okay. Yeah, this is kind of, well, let me stop here and say, yes, these are different categories, but you are one person. So, of course, they're all going to interact with each other. So even though I have different categories, they can spill over into each other, okay? But now here, you have arguments. And this can very well be saying, it is time to let go of those past arguments. Let them go. Come out the winner by releasing whatever the problem has been. Here, look at this. You have the King of Pentacles. You have some really nice energies here. The King of Pentacles is having the Midas touch. What you touch turns to gold. Very loving and caring and filled with abundance. And I can tell you, the Emperor and the Empress are both extremely abundant. So here, take action. Let go of the past issues and go forward in this powerful energy. One where, if you need to take the lead on this, you have two cards of taking the lead, of being a master at something. What I'm gathering here is this could easily have something to do with love, where you need to, you and your partner, it's not just a you thing, work through this and let things go that are just harming the relationship. But this is the work category, okay, and finances. You can't get a better card than this card, probably, because this is the energy of having the Midas touch. And the Emperor and the King of Pentacles both are in a leadership role. Okay, now let's go down to the Lovers, which is all about friendship, family, relationships with people. You have Justice. This is, if you've been wronged, Justice will bring in balance. And it's also a card about balance itself. So when it comes to family, friends, things like that, you need to keep or bring in balance. Here you have the Page of Cups. This is an opportunity, something that you love coming in. And this little fish can mean that there could be some surprises or a surprise. And you have Death. So this is talking about a big change, a new beginning. So by bringing in the balance, having the opportunity to bring in love, to go for something that you love, and making an important decision, you're creating a new beginning. Okay, let's get a few cards about how to go forward. You have the Nine of Pentacles, which is being very happy with your abundance. Okay, here you have the Fool, Major Arcana. Brand new beginning. It's like ending a chapter and starting something new. So go forward knowing that abundance is here for you. Happiness is here for you, because you are closing out of a chapter and starting something new. And what I'm feeling from that is, remember I mentioned something about, arguments, resentments, things like that. That this could be letting all that go, taking the risk, coming to the edge to start something new. Yeah, dropping the burdens. And the Wheel of Fortune. Major change here. By you dropping the burdens, having this new beginning where you're willing to take the risk, it's bringing in the Wheel of Fortune. So the outcome is going to be very good. Now, mind you, it's up to you. You make the choices here. These are just the energies. But this is looking so favorable when it comes to what I'm feeling is people in your life. And that can have to do with every one of these categories. But I feel like it's relationship heavy, even if it's work. Okay, the outcome. The very best card in the deck. You have the Sun. This is happiness, abundance. Just feeling like everything is going to be right with the world. Because it is. You're bringing your star down to you to live within that area. So you have two celestial bodies here. The Sun, like I said, the very best card, is bringing in the happiness and joy of, this freshness too, which you're going to get with the Fool. You have the Nine of Cups. Here you have the Nine of Pentacles. Here you have the Nine of Cups. This is a personal, just you, energy of where you are going to feel all this happiness. Here is all this abundance, and here's all this happiness. And take a look at this. Oh my gosh. This is the Six of Wands. Victory. Victory is coming in for you. And these wands in the background, these are people supporting you in this. So it is victory for you and having the support. Absolutely wonderful. Now let's go ahead and I'm going to move this over here. Get a card for your 3 cards for your overall energy. The Tower. So this looks like it can be a fast-moving energy and one that is a big change. And I can see that in these cards. Especially the big change. An opportunity is coming in with this Tower. And this is the Page of Wands. This is where you are so excited to get something started. It's hard to hold yourself back. Releasing the hurt, the challenge, whatever this has been, letting it go. And since it's a Tower moment, there might be a moment of concern or stress or confusion. But it will not last if that does happen. Doesn't mean it will. This could just be letting go of the hurt or the problems that you have experienced. And look at this. Your very last card here is the last card here. This is the universe's way of saying I meant what I said. There are very good things coming in for you that you want. The star is something that you truly think about, that you want in your life. And it is here for you twice. The outcome as well as your overall energy. So give it some thought. What is it that you truly want? And here, the whole thing is talking about maybe having a problem and just maybe forgiving, let it go. Is it really so important that it keeps your life in a challenging state? Or is it worth letting it go to bring in this star energy and be victorious? Oh, and look at the bottom of the deck. This is really giving you a huge message. This is saying this is an end of a chapter, like right here. The end of a chapter. Here's the beginning of the end of the story. Here's the beginning of the story. This is saying whatever has been going on, it's the end of it. Here is the beginning of something new. And when you have an end, you have a beginning, right? So whatever the hardships were, let them go. It's the end of it. It's the beginning where you're not carrying the burdens. Things are favorable, very favorable. You're bringing your star to you. I love this. It's a gorgeous reading. Okay, let's go ahead. Whoops. Hold on just a second. Okay. I've got to say this is kind of magical, unless you saw it in the reading. When I picked up this deck and separated it, this card flew out. I don't know where it flew out from. Maybe you saw it. But this is the Ace of Wands. Yes, and I have all three cards. Anyway, a brand new beginning, one that you truly desire. Magical. Wow, what a reading. But remember, these are energies. It is up to you to take action on them. Comfort, hunger, and love. Take a look at that. Oh, and at the bottom you have peace. Okay, I just wanted to take these cards to see what, the feeling might be throughout the month. Comfort is coming in. Peace is coming in. And it looks like you're hungering for this. You want this. And love. Just beautiful. So thank you so much. I really hope this helps. Have a wonderful month. And again, sorry for the lawnmower noise. Much love. Bye.